Hey guys, so this is just a quick weekend update. God, my neighbor has their music blaring downstairs. I still can't wait to buy a house. So anyhow, tomorrow I'm starting at a high school, not with my own class though. So I ran into a lady at a training session earlier this week. It was the only school that I interviewed with after they had already hired me by the district, and they didn't pick me. They picked someone from a different university because that university, it's a private Christian school and it has a better reputation. Lots of really weird stuff that I could go into, but I won't. But anyhow, she came up to me and asked me what I was doing, and you know, that they really wish they had had an extra spot for me, and I told her I was helping out at one of the middle schools, and she was like, well, we could use you at the high school. So she requested I be transferred over there to help out. The only thing she mentioned was being a dedicated sub. I don't know how that works, so I have no idea what to expect. I'm a little bummed out. The people I was working with were really nice, and I had like my own space. Like I had a schedule that was really easy. I knew what to expect. I had a place to put all my belongings and my lunch, and a place to eat my lunch and make my lunch. So I don't know if it's going to be the same there or not, or what's going to happen. So we shall see. But I think it'll be better in the long run for getting a high school classroom. My fiance and I had a talk, and we're not sure exactly what we're doing here. You know, I just started getting paychecks again, so I've been trying to save money, and originally the plan was that next summer we would spend money on a wedding, and I was estimating hopefully, you know, no more than $5,000 for the wedding, but then that also doesn't really include the rings and honeymoon and stuff like that. So we've been talking lately, and we might put off the wedding another year and buy a house instead, because that way we'd be building equity and, like, you know, paying a mortgage instead of just paying rent and throwing in money away. So I don't know, we need to talk some more about it and sit down and look at what's going on, but I might be postponing that. So that's it's kind of good and kind of bad. I'm not in any hurry to get married, but I am really excited about it, but I don't want to just elope. And part of me thinks like the house is a bigger deal, a bigger priority, because with the wedding, I mean, you save money for a year and then you just blow it all in one day and then it's gone. So I kind of understand where he's coming from. I had finally gotten excited and was really getting into planning and like starting to figure out like where I'm going to put my money and how that's going to work out and where we're going to go, and you know, I need to start going dress shopping. And so anyhow, so yeah, so we might be doing the house thing instead. So if you have any advice on saving money and budgeting for a house, let me know, because I'm sure that we want a decent amount for our down payment. And other than that, I've been reading a lot, I've been working out a lot. I'm going to do another video about my weight loss update. I'm planning on taking a bath tonight. It has been forever. I just ordered a ton of stuff from Lush, and I keep all my stuff in these 2 huge glass jars that I got at Bed Bath & Beyond, but they're full of soap and bath products and stuff. So I need to start using some of that stuff, especially with new stuff coming in. I'm not going to have any room for it. And plus, I really enjoy taking baths. Gosh, for like months now, I haven't really taken the time to do it. So I'm not sure what I'm going to use. I'm trying to decide if I want something like olive branch smelling or something more like foodie smelling. So we'll see. But I already cleaned out my bathtub, so I'm going to hit the treadmill and then hop in the bath after I record a couple videos. And then I'm obsessed with Glee. I've been watching Glee. Gosh, I watched that Single Ladies episode, I think episode 4. I must have watched it like 3 or 4 times just because that was hysterical to see the entire football team doing all the Single Ladies by Beyonce. So Glee is definitely my new favorite show. Flash Forward I've kind of been getting into. I watched the first episode. We have the second episode. I haven't watched it yet. And I'm so in love with Fringe. I was a huge X-Files fanatic when that used to be on when I was younger. I think like in high school was when it was really big, and then it kind of, once Mulder left and, you know, the show changed and I wasn't really that into it. So Fringe is a really good replacement for that. I love it. I think it's really well done. Gosh, here's a stupid story. So when we lived back in Gilroy, my high school house, we had a split level house, so like, you know, bedrooms were up here, here was the kitchen, the living room, and then downstairs was the family room. And on our staircase going upstairs, there was this huge vent, probably like, I don't know, almost like manhole cover size, like this big ass vent. and it went down into our garage. So there was this huge open pipe that went down in there. I don't even know what it was for. I probably should have asked. But after watching an episode of X-Files, there was this guy named Toombs, and he came on in another episode too, so he was a 2-episode person. But he was this creepy, scary guy, and he, I think, made a home for himself in a mall underneath a staircase or something, underneath an escalator. And every 23 years he'd come out and eat livers. Like, he would go into people's houses and like attack people and eat a bunch of livers, and then he'd go back in his hidey hole for the next 23 years. But he could like morph his body to fit and stuff. So like his skeleton and his muscles would shift. And so whenever I saw that vent after watching that, I would walk up the staircase like with my back to the wall on the opposite side. I don't know why, and it lasted for years after that episode. So some of the stuff on X-Files was pretty creepy. But I'm rambling, so... and then I've been hanging out with my girlfriends quite a bit recently. I've been seeing some of my friends from the credential program, which is nice to just kind of vent and laugh and relax. I had one of my girlfriends come up for my birthday for the day, so it was nice to see her and hang out. And then one of my other really close friends back from where I used to live is driving down next weekend to stay the night and hang out for the day. So it's been really nice to catch up with my girlfriends, especially because my fiance works weekends and I'm kind of hanging out at the house alone, trying to figure out what to do with myself. So, and I saw All About Steve, which was really cute. I don't know if I mentioned, but Sandra Bullock must be like the hardest working woman in film right now, because she just did The Proposal, then she did All About Steve, which was adorable. My friend told me I have to go see Proposal. But she has a new movie coming out called The Blind Side, and it's a more serious role where she plays this mother from kind of an affluent family. And I guess there's this kind of big oaf kid who she sees him talking to her son, and like he's a transplant at the school and he's from the ghetto, and they've been trying to, you know, find a way to get him to learn and excel. So she sees him at the school with her kid, and then she sees him walking home in the rain and it's freezing out and he doesn't have a jacket, and so she offers him a place to stay. You have to go check out the trailer, because all I'm doing is recapping the trailer. But she offers him a place to stay, and she gives him the couch, then she gives him a bedroom, and he's like, you know, oh, I've never had one of these before, and she says, what, a room to yourself? And he goes, no, a bed. And it's heart-wrenching. Just watching the trailer, I was bawling. But basically, like, she adopts this kid and gives him a life that he would never have had, and he starts to flourish, and it just looks like one of those pull-your-heartstrings type of movies. So I'm all about that. I can't wait till that comes out. And then I'm counting down the days till Where the Wild Things Are comes out. I'm going to go see that on opening night. So that should be, I think, on the 16th. So, yay, I'm excited. And then I can't remember when Alice comes out, but that's the other one I've been looking forward to, Alice in Wonderland. So I hope you guys are all doing well. I will let you know how my week goes and all my new changes probably next weekend. So I hope you're doing good. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you all soon. And I'll be doing a weight loss video in just a minute here, so if you want to check that out, I'll keep you posted. Stay tuned. Alright, bye guys.